Hello everyone, I just wanted to show you how to overclock Ryzen 7600 because I have a motherboard. It is MSI B650 MP model, and I looked for some overclocking videos when I bought this motherboard, but I couldn't find any, so I just wanted to show you how by showing you some specification of my CPU and configuration of my RAM kits. Everything is here. HWinfo64. This program shows you the frequencies, temperatures, the total package power usage. This is the maximum, this is the average and stuff. Let's see the RAM voltage and the temperatures. These are the two slots. 35 degrees, 34 degrees. And the voltage is probably 111. I think this is the default speed. And on Task Manager we can see this speed is 4800 megahertz. CPU is here. The base speed is 3.80. So let's go ahead and BIOS and do some changes that we want to do from the beginning because we like overclocking. Let's go. So what I do here is shutting down first. Now, as you can see, I shut down because sometimes it doesn't enter BIOS for some reason. I think it's because of graphics card, but I couldn't completely figure out what was the reason. It doesn't boot, it just gives black screen. So I shut down and then try to enter the BIOS. It just works beautifully. But like for example, this is the first time we are putting our computer. You need to think like that. That's why it's taking this long with AM5 motherboards and RAM kits. But we're going to fix it soon. Let's see. I think this is gonna take like 25-30 seconds. As you can see, the LED lights are on. These are showing DRAM and CPU. Now they are gone. Okay. Once we see the green light, we are going to enter the BIOS by pressing the delete button. Let's see. Yes, we are at BIOS right now. As you can see here, again, actually, let's go a little faster. I don't like to go slow. So basically what we're gonna do is, okay, now you can see. Right. Yeah, this is, by the way, this is very important. BIOS version is 0.170. I think this is the best BIOS for this motherboard. And again, B650 MP MSI. This is a Pro model. So for overclocking this, first thing that I want to do is just turning on the overclocking section, turn on the expo. Just enable this one. My kit is 560 megahertz actually, but I think this frequency we can fix it for 6000 by using memory try it. This is I think exclusive for MSI. Memory try it. In here you can see the speed and timings. You can try basically, and I think 560 hertz RAM kit is going to be okay if you just increase the voltage. If you want to use 6000 megahertz for AMD, you know this is the best speed they say. So 6000, 30, 36, 36, 76. I think this one we should choose. These are going to work probably, but no need to choose it because I don't want to spend time with the resetting BIOS and other stuff. So I just click that one. Automatically it shows you the clock's speed, and this memory context restore is going to help you to boot your computer way faster than like before. For example, right now we, like a few seconds ago, we have been waiting for maybe 25-30 seconds. Once you enable this memory context restore, and then go ahead, enable power down, enable, it says disabled here, so you just click on it, enabled. This is going to decrease your boot time, like really a lot. As you can see, voltage was 1.1 before. Automatically it just set it to 1.35 volts. This is almost for all 6000 megahertz kits, RAM kits, 135. Some of them probably have 125, but anyway, this is like maybe 90% of the RAM kits going to be 6000. So in here we don't need to change anything. Everything is default for the RAM speed. I want to change RAM speed first, and then we are going to come back to this section again to overclock CPU. So now let's start our computer again, restart, reboot. As you can see here, DRAM voltage is lit. It's doing this memory training stuff right now. I think this is gonna take like a minute, baby. I hope less than a minute. Let's see. Yeah, by the way, this case is MSI Mag Forge, however they pronounce it. Okay, the light is gone, so let's go back to Windows. Yeah, I changed the fan. Here's empty. I just removed it from here to the back. I thought this is going to look better if I do that, and I switched with the rear fan, with the front fan. Actually, there is one here, you can see the fan here, but here is empty. Maybe in the future I can add one more fan here to keep the graphics card cool here, because this graphics card has two fans. I think it's running hot. I need to decrease its temperature as well. So let's go back to Windows. Let's see if we have changed anything successfully. In here we can see 6000 megahertz. Yes, this is our RAM. We're going to test it later, if it's stable or not, running hot or cool. Let's see. Alright, let's try to go back to BIOS, to overclock CPU. That's our main purpose. This is my first video, by the way. In my YouTube history, maybe I had one scuba diving video. That's it. And this, I think this video is going to help a lot of people. That's what I believe right now. Because we like overclocking, we like tinkering, changing settings and stuff. Okay, now we are heading to overclocking section again. If this is not expert, you need to change it to expert. Set it expert, and let's go, where are we going? Advanced CPU configuration here. So no need to change anything here, because what I want to do is just go straight to precision boost overdrive, and let's make it advanced, because we want to change PBL limits. You can set it to motherboard if you want. If you want maximum power from your motherboard, you can set it to motherboard. It's going to set maximum PPT, TDC, EDC according to your motherboard's settings. So right now I choose manual because I want to set it by myself. So just power limit, I know that this Ryzen is running 90 watts maximum right now, default stock settings. So I want to make it 105, increase the power. So then maybe we can increase the frequency, CPU frequencies. So no need to change this one, precision boost overdrive scaler. Don't touch it. CPU boost clock override. We want it to be positive. I mean, normally it can boost up to 5.1 gigahertz. So now we choose positive. Over 5.1 gigahertz is positive. Maximum CPU boost clock override. We can set this 200. Let's see what's gonna happen, just to understand how much overclocking capability we have. Curve optimizer is the most important thing for these chips. All cores, we want to do everything fast. You can do per core as well if you want your cores performances one by one. I mean, some of your cores are going to be more important, more capable according to voltage that it is taking from the wall. So now we're going to set all cores. We need to set it negative. So when the power increases, the voltage is going to drop. This will give our CPU to run in lower temperatures, give a chance to run in lower temperatures. So we know that it is up to 30 magnitude. We can set it maximum 30, but let's try with 20 right now, and let's see how it's going to run, or maybe 25. If it's stable, if it's running good, if we like it, the performance, I mean, we can leave it, or we can come back and try something else. So settings, do we need to change anything? Let's see if resize bar enabled. We don't need to change anything here. Let's save. Yep. Now it's restarting. Yep. See, the LEDs are just not staying there for a long time, like 1-2 seconds. LEDs you see, and then it goes to the screen, to Windows. I think our boot time is like maybe 10 seconds right now. BIOS time. Let's check here, task manager. In here it says yes, 10.6 seconds. So it was sometimes even more than 1 minute. It makes you wait. That's really annoying. So this setting that we changed in the memory settings, memory section, context restore and power down enable, it just made this miracle. We like it. 6000. CPU is well, maybe we can see better here. Yeah, it just went to 5.1, and it can go higher than that probably. You can see the temperatures here right now. In idle temperatures is probably 45 Celsius. Right now it's 49, 48. It's decreasing. Okay, so maximum frequency, as you can see here, 5.35, voltage 1.25. This is really good. If this stays under 1.3, that would be perfect. 1.3 volts, I think that was the maximum voltage allowed when it was in the stock settings. So right now maybe we can try to run some benchmark or other rendering test is Cinebench we have or CPU Z. Let's try both. Let's try both of them. Yep, as we can see here, details of the CPU, memory is here. It says 125, but it's not true. Okay, stress testing. We are starting right now, and let's see our score. Our score is probably going to be higher than 6,000 if I close these windows and this HW info as well. Let's see the temperature. So we are running at 5.2 all cores. Task Manager shows that we are running at 5.17, let's say 5.2 for this stuff. And the temperatures are 85. Not even red. I mean, AM5 CPU, they say it is designed for working 24 hours, working at 95 degrees. Not gonna hurt this. And this thing should be alright right now. And you can see package power 102. Maximum 104 watts. Temperature is stable. And also we didn't set up the fan curves and speed, CPU, cooler, case, fans. These are not actually maxed. Just the CPU is running maybe max. But the others, the case fans, we are going to set them too. Set up a nice fan curve and make it more suitable for our use case. Yeah, the temperature, voltage, everything seems perfect right now. It's almost like 2-3 minutes maybe. It's still running here, and the score is stable. I mean, yeah, like no drops, no increases, no voltage changes. That's really stable right now. Let's go stop this one, and then let's go to Cinebench. Cinebench is going to be difficult for our CPU. It's going to struggle, I think, a little bit. But we are going to see our score. I really wonder how much score we will get. I started just like one-time rendering, as we can see here. Let's go information table and check our speed, temperature, and everything. Yeah, Cinebench is running a little lower than the CPU's at 5.1 gigahertz maximum, all cores, I can say. Voltage is good. Temperatures 90. Yeah, temperature is, I think that's the limit for me. I don't want to see my CPU running higher than 90 Celsius. And let's see the package power. Package power is, maximum 107. 107 is going to give us what score? Let's see now. Do the magic. 144. I think this is really bad. Personally, I was expecting maybe 15,000 something. But I didn't like this, so I'm gonna make some adjustments in the BIOS again. Let's go. I'll try to let's see what I can do. I'll try to decrease the maximum CPU speed, because I think that's giving us too much heat. I don't want it to run that much high temperature. Okay, we are back to BIOS. So now let's see what we have done here. Advanced CPU. We are good to go with the RAM frequency and the voltage. It's set and working very well. I think if you compare this RAM kit with the other kits, which has 5600 megahertz speed, is not going to be good as this one, because I think 6030 CL is pretty good. Okay, let's go. Overclocking again. Okay, 105. We set it. I think that's too much. Let's make it back to its default power limit, and let's decrease this one step. I mean 50 megahertz. I said one step, but curve optimizer. I think this one is decreased the voltage too much. That's why we didn't have a good performance on Cinebench. I don't know. Maybe it was because of the other windows that was open when I was running the Cinebench test. We will see. Okay, what we have here. Manual curve optimizer, we decreased to 15. 150 megahertz. And let's see what we have here. If I need to set anything special for my PC, nothing. Okay. Settings. Save. Default power. Decrease a little bit. Our speed. And curve optimizer decrease from 25 to 15. Let's see what's going to happen in the benchmark tests. I mean, this performance increase is going to be on your gaming performance mostly. You can see the difference when you are gaming, because these tasks you don't see any difference. You change the speed, increase or decrease, doesn't matter what you do. You're not going to feel much difference, but when you're gaming, your FPS, your temperatures and stuff, it's more viewable. So yeah, increasing the RAM speed is just increasing the CPU power usage too, because it's in synchrony right now. It's in syncing. It's in synchronization. Whatever. So for my language, this is not my mother language, by the way, as you can guess. What we have here, programs. Let's see, CPU Z. Let's go. We are going to do the same things again. Let's get the Cinebench ready in the background. So we are going to go bench this one, stress it to see our temperatures. As you can see here, voltage 1.3 maximum, 5.3 gigahertz, 50 megahertz, lower than before. This, let's see, this is not going to make much difference, but curve optimizer, we set it down, we lowered it from 25 to 15. So let's start stress test again. Now, yes, we see a lower score right now. It was almost 6,000. Now it's 5,600, 700. Yeah. And it's running 5.05 megahertz, 1.2 volts. That's good. Maximum is good. And temperature is 75. That is, I mean, this is good. This is perfect on a stress test. 75 stable. Yeah, I forgot to set the case fans. They are not running fast right now. Yeah, you can see the CPU package power 90 watts. That's default. And our RAM here 1.35 volts. Perfect. Perfect. 75 degrees. Still 75. Okay, let's stop this. And then let's go Cinebench. Let's start it. So let's see what our temperature is going to be. No change, but CPU speed was maybe 5.1 when we overclocked it for the first time. Now it's 4.9. There's a big difference here right now. But our boost is actually 5.3. I think this big difference is because we decreased the power. The power is important, and from 105 to 90 watts there's a 15 watts difference, and 15 watts difference is just decreasing this frequency from 5.1 to 4.9. This is gonna give you some idea about overclocking this CPU. So the test is over right now. Our score is 14,000, and the maximum temperature is 76. Let's run it again. And actually, let's see how much difference this window is gonna affect. So score was 14,000, and then let's start again, and let's see how much difference we're gonna get right now. To be honest, before I used another CPU, AMD CPU, it was called 5600G, I think. Integrated graphics CPU. I overclocked it before, and its stock score and the overclocked score was really different. There is a huge difference. I don't remember exactly, but it should be like maybe from 10,000 Cinebench score to 17,000 or something like that. It increased that much. I mean, that was good overclocking for me. Okay, score is 14,000 again, but 241. It just maybe 1% difference it adds. So we overclocked it. We're gonna go back to BIOS again because we didn't change the fan speeds. Fan speeds are also important. That's going to be the last thing I'm gonna do. Okay, let's press the delete button. And it's on time, yes. Okay, now what we need to do here, hardware monitor. I am going to set this, let's increase this one first. I'm going to run it high speed. Yeah, to 60 degrees I don't want it to change speed, and when it's 67 degrees I want to run this fan at 80% speed, and when it's 80 degrees CPU I want my fan to run at full speed. Actually, let's set this to 60%. Let's keep our CPU cooler all the time. Let's set this 0.2 PVM, smart fan mode, 41% until 41, because these fans not going lower than 41% speed. That's why. So when it is 67%, 67 Celsius degrees, it's gonna run at, let's say, 80% speed. So let's set these case fans. I don't want them to run fast all the time. When it is 67 degrees, I want it to run 80. Okay, let's set this. The last one here. Sorry guys, it's taking too long, but everything is going to be okay. Very good. So our fan speeds are good to go. Let's go overclocking session. Again, everything is looking good. What we can do here, I think that's this was good overclocking for me. Enough what I've done, and time to leave. Yep, this is the overclocking. Wow, it's 30 minutes video. Thank you guys for watching. If you're still here, maybe in another video we can see again. We can see each other again. Yep, we didn't change much thing actually. Just fan speeds. Let's see how hot we are running. When we turn on our computer, starting from 60 degrees and lowering, yeah, 63 now. Okay, 55, dropping down. Let's do the CPU Z stress test again. Stress test. Let's see. Yeah, our score here looks good. Maybe 3% lower than our first overclocking, but we decreased the temperatures like maybe 15 degrees from 90 to 75. Yeah, 90 was for Cinebench actually. Now we have CPU Z, and it was 85 degrees. Now we have 75. With the speeds here 5.0 and 1, and the voltage is okay. Our score is good. Let's close this one and see if our score is going to change. Yeah, I just want to see it. 5,800. Yes, that's it. This is it. I'm good to go. This is our overclocking, and our computer is okay. And the last thing, guys, if you want a proper testing, stability test, stability test or temperature test, whatever, this program is much